So,
Are we recording or not?
that is an excellent question. I would ask Siri, but she died last time. Go for it.
We return to combat. Combat is a thing that is happening. There's a building that's dying rapidly. Joseph is also somewhat dying rapidly. Some of his blood is over the walls now.
But it's okay, he's only dazed.
Yes. Well, he does have 3 bruises.
I'm fine.
Tyrant is not dying rapidly, but he's also unable to make other things die rapidly, which is a source of great annoyance.
It's confusing to not physically touch the world. So I have questions about that. I'll ask later.
It means you're able to walk through walls without actually destroying them.
That is interesting.
Though it does also mean you can't see through them anymore.
He could see through walls before he was ethereal?
Normally, when you walk through a wall, you can then see through it.
Ah, good point. So if it's like a thick wall, he can't technically. Yeah, I get you.
There are no longer holes for you to just look back through.
Good point. So if I remember right, they did the sweeping beam thing, so that entire wall section might be gone.
Yes, they did do the sweeping beam. I knew I was forgetting something, and I was going...
Yeah, it's fine. Easy fix.
Also, Tayo, why on earth do the fucking rubble templates keep showing up again every time I start the server?
I do not know. What do you mean, rebel templates?
Well, I deleted them now, but they just appeared over here. Also, I'm going to make sure the stream is on the correct map, if it's not already.
It is.
Okay.
I see nothing over here.
Yes, I deleted them, but they keep showing up every time I start the server.
Are they objects, or
No,
background, or drawings?
They are templates on the token layer.
Okay, so when you say templates on the token layer, do you mean objects or drawings?
Drawings, drawn with a template tool.
Okay. Templates get saved in a kind of weird manner separately from drawn objects. As in the 2 tools store to different locations, and templates do not always get saved the same way. Among other things, they're actually saved individually to the people who drew them.
Odd.
Which means, when you're running a server versus when you're not running a server, you, the local user, are a different user.
Yeah.
When you're not running a server, you are the user whose username is the empty string. As soon as you start a server, you're a different person, even if you're still the GM.
Yes, I have noticed this.
So that can cause some things to reappear, because now you're signed in as a user, so it loads all the assets that are associated with that user. E.g., erasing them while the server's not running did nothing to them when it is.
I don't actually remember if I erased them before or after I put the server up. I guess we'll find out next time.
Suddenly appearing?
Is this going to be what I think it is? Yep.
What?
So can we start smashing?
Yes, continuing on. Ms. Murphy is watching from outside of the building, not getting involved in it, evidently.
Hey, she was told that he could handle it just fine.
I'm handling it. I'm not handling it.
As soon as there's evidence he's not handling it, we can see what she chooses to do then.
And
I think the middle finger is going to be involved somewhere in it.
And Avery decided to hang back at base and antagonize Roberts.
He was not antagonizing.
To be
he
fair,
was
that sounds
attempting
like
to
fun.
come onto a level ground with a theoretical ally.
By antagonizing
he
him.
was not purposefully antagonizing.
There we go.
Still sounds fun.
You also scared off his only eyes on the scene.
He'll get more.
It is slightly inconveniencing.
No, yeah, totally. But I think having his body stance was probably more so.
Little bit.
Freaking body snatcher.
And of course, Avery is still riding shotgun because Roberts has not gone to sleep.
Shotgun. Oh, I know. That was one way to do it.
If he had been, you might have had some actual troubles.
Yeah, thanks. None of us own a bat cave, so.
You never know if he could throw himself in the cage and somehow stop Avery from leaving.
So about that there rampant destruction.
Yes, speaking of rampant destruction, Joseph, we are going around to the start of the combat with you. There are a lot of men pointing guns at you.
Yes, I've seen that.
I think you had decided to fuck this building.
Yes, I have, but not in the way you'd imagine.
Okay,
All right,
you're not
then,
allowed
off.
to make like a giant dildo. That's not a thing.
See, now
Can
you're gonna make
I
a
make
character
a
do it.
gravity dildo?
No.
Rude.
No, I'm going to do a power stunt.
All right.
In accordance with the ancient bargain, I summon thee for protection, Kim Rassin, the eternal fire. You need to make him big.
He's a little small, yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, he looks adorable though.
Well, how big is big, actually?
Yes, how big is big?
Like all my summons, he is 30 feet tall.
Costume my size.
He's 30 feet wide, yeah.
So, tyrant big. Well, maybe not tyrant long, but tyrant tall.
I sort of need...
I have no idea if they're as long as tyrant. That's what it is, I guess.
Zoom.
Looks like a dragon.
Yeah, it looks like a dragon.
He is a gold dragon.
Well, all right then.
Okay, fuck it, I'm out. I don't want to even go in there.
You're not even in here. You probably can't even see it.
I will roll his Annette, because he has a plus 5.
It's a dragon. I'm pretty sure it's gonna roar at some point here and sound not much like you.
I don't know if I've roared yet.
Yeah, you have.
All right. No, you mean like at you? Yeah, you're right. I just think I haven't roared here yet. So
No, but she's heard Tyrant by now.
Yeah. I
He's
think I've
rolled
roared
max.
once at you.
I can't move while I'm immobile, so that's my turn.
Okay, now it goes to Kim Larson. How do you pronounce that again?
Kim... I don't know. I had it generated. Kim Rosrin?
Kim
It's
Larson.
Kim Rosrin Trebek.
Well,
It's just Kim
he got a
Possible, the
19.
dragon. Moving on.
So,
Yeah,
Possible?
so...
Yeah, Kim Possible, the dragon. There's Kim in there. I'm rolling with it.
He uses his area fire breath.
Oh yeah, it's a dragon.
dragon is dragon does.
And the lethality of the setting has gone up.
There was a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
So-
I don't think it really did.
So, like I said, fuck this building because now everything is on fire.
Yes, how does this area fire breath work?
It's just an area sphere 3 selective fire. Selective with the fire descriptor.
Area 3 sphere. How big is 3? 90
That is-
feet, I think.
Sphere?
Yep.
He's not breathing fire. Exploding fire.
It's a burst. So if he were flying, it would be a sphere. It's a semi-sphere in this confined space.
Right.
So more like spitting a fireball that then hits and
Yeah.
explodes.
Yeah, so he's hitting everything except for directly in front of me, so I don't burn.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So this is what, 30 feet burst around him?
Oh, no. Like, way bigger.
Okay, I'm trying to find
It's
where
100
It's rank
20 foot
3,
burst.
so it's an area 3, so an area 2 is 60 feet, so what's that?
It's a 120-foot burst.
120 radius or diameter?
120-foot radius.
It's always
Okay.
radius in Mutants and Masterminds.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Am I getting hit by this?
No.
It's not going.
The walls
He's
will stop it,
excluding
nothing else.
everything. Yeah, he's excluding everything in this.
Okay,
arc
so it's
that you're-
selective. But where is it centered? Is it centered on him?
It's always centered on him. Yes.
Okay.
He's,
So it's just not hitting anything past here.
No, he's just excluding a cone that protects me. So it does extend back, but
So it's gonna do like
not
this.
onto the.
Yeah, it's not gonna actually touch. If Murphy was literally there, I want to touch her, but it's not gonna extend far enough to touch her anyways.
Yeah, she's outside range.
Yeah, so she's fine regardless of whatever.
Yeah,
Plus,
that's the thing.
plus it has to go, like, actually blow down the walls first.
Exactly. I've got 2 walls between me and it, so even if it got to me,
So yeah, first things first. Fuck this building because everything's on fire now.
God damn it.
I do
Yeah,
it.
congratulations, you set the building ablaze.
No one moves.
Second thing, everybody's taking. They get a dodge, but it's a rank 11 damage effect.
Okay, you got dodges to roll then.
I'll let you go through that and figure out the walls and shit before I do anything.
You're intangible, you don't give a shit.
Really? I don't give a shit about this? Weird. Alright.
It's still a physical effect.
Fire goes through you.
Really,
Thanks
just
for
need
the
to
buff,
fi-
guys.
You need to find a way to weaponize this?
Well, if they could make it a way to where I could control it, I mean, yeah. At least I'd want a tech that affects... I don't know, how does this work when you're ethereal? Like, I guess affects the world there? I don't know.
It varies depending on the exact attributes that you're intangible via.
Alright.
Only
On
3
the
guys
plus side,
actually
if-
failed their dodge check.
If you make a save at just the right time, you might be able to telefrag somebody.
Yes, but even the people who failed who met their dodge check are now standing in fire.
Yeah,
Have
well, that's a
fun.
whole different deal.
Fire has its own rank depending on, like, heat and
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, fire's different.
Fire
So it's a
hot.
fairly low rank, but this is a supernatural fire, I'd argue, so...
So who did make the dodge fails still? You said it was ranked 11?
Yep.
Did they roll?
Fail. Okay, 4 fails.
Did Cannon Squad need to make? Because they're
Yeah,
going to take
I'm
He's-
checking.
He's
I've got a
figuring
lot of
out
things
who,
to roll.
who
Sorry.
passed and who didn't.
I'm just sad the cannon doesn't have gunpowder in it, because that would have made this even better.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, it does not use gunpowder.
Well, wait, it's an old cannon. Did they clean it out?
They filled it with technology, so
I don't care.
yes.
They didn't clean it out. Okay, yeah, no. I was hoping. Be really funny to watch off like a
They're a
rocket.
secret organization. They're a little obsessive about it.
Yeah.
If it went up from a rocket, do they have to yell Team Rocket, blast away?
That would make me the happy.
Boop. 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 Boop.
And now they have another target.
Boop. Oh wait, and boop. That is the result.
Awesome.
Also, everything's on fire, just...
Yes, everything's on fire. Go ahead and make your dodge roll and then resistance. Actually, no, wait, sorry, you're not affected, right?
Apparently I'm not affected because I'm spooky.
Yes.
You tracked the states, but I think you missed the bruise on Heavy Assault 5 and 7.
Yeah, no, I'm not putting bruises there. I have it written down, but to go through and give
Gotcha.
bruises to all these guys individually is going to be a lot right now.
Okay, carry on.
Also,
Yeah,
I think 5 is
I'm-
down, so it may not matter.
Unfortunately, because of how my generic summon works, he's not actually immune to fire, but he's not stupid enough to set the spot where he's standing on fire.
Yeah, he is selective, so that makes sense.
He probably should be immune to fire, so when we
you
hit
should-
power level 12, I'll give that to them.
You can give him just immune to own ability.
I should probably... Yeah, I'll do that when we get to the next power level.
I
and
think
can
immune-
increase my thing.
Is immune fire like 10 points?
Well, immune to
I'd have to
a
give him
common power
very-
descriptor is 10 points, which would be fire.
Well, common,
Because of the way my generic summon works, I'd have to give him a variable immunity. So.
I think common is more like elemental damage, whereas fire is a specific type of common.
Could
Where
argue
did
it's
my
5
fire
points then.
stuff go?
It should be possible to make it. It should be possible to make my summons immune to their own area effects. I just. I have no
That's
clue to
easy.
it.
Own abilities is only like 2 points.
Yeah, no, like if you want to be immune to your own abilities, it is like 2 points. It is the cheapest, easy, because it's just sensible.
Oh, well then you know what? I'll actually just do that now. I can.
Yeah.
I can just take some off of his.
I mean, it might even be 1 because I think like making warp immune to gravity effects of her own was super cheap.
Yep. Either way. Good paperwork
Where on
for
earth did my fire
offline.
go?
What are you looking for? Just fire assets or fire texture?
Oh, well, that's literally 1 point. A rare power descriptor such as your own powers.
Mm-hmm. Warps was 2 because it was like a pretty infrequent one. Like people attack with gravity.
If you
And
have
I used it fairly recently too. Where did I?
Yeah, if you have the MapTool mega set that I sent you, go
Yep.
into overlays, and it is under effects fire.
Yeah, that would do it. That was why I was looking at effects. Okay, let's put some fire around this place.
That's fine. You know what? For bookkeeping purposes, so you know, I'm just going to take 1 off of its parry and put that into immunity to its own abilities. Then it's not like people are ever fighting my generic summons and hand to hand anyway.
Also, if you're looking for some tileable fire texture that you can use with the drawing tools, that's under tiles. Fire.
Yeah, I did find that. It's just not gonna work for this right now.
Yep.
There's some very nice cloud effects in here.
My favorite find we've ever found, though, has been the that one pool effect that we're using in 40k.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
What's up?
The purple pool that we are using in the maps.
Oh, you're just screwing around with it some more?
No, it's one of my favorite little graphics I've found.
Oh.
It's versatile and fun.
In that case, even the spot where he's standing is on fire.
Everything is fire. Everywhere. It's just fire, more fire, then some more fire.
Yep, fire everywhere.
Fuck this building.
If it was flammable at any point in existence, it's on fire. And you know what? If it's not on fire, if it's there, not flammable,
There you go.
it's technically
That's what
on fire.
happened.
Kaboom, motherfucker!
I imagine him spinning around and breathing everywhere.
Out of both ends.
No.
Don't judge him.
Let's not go there.
No, that's kind of here.
Yeah, you kind of just summoned a fire-breathing dragon. Things aren't going to go well for a bit here.
Yeah, at this point, it's like, now there's 2 of them, nuclear option engaged.
No, at this point, it's more or less everyone going, "What the fuck is happening?" over the comms, and they start sending in the big guns.
Yeah, so I had an upper...
Everything's on fire!
I had 2 upper floors to this building.
They're gonna come down.
And now we do not.
Now there's gonna be, 1 ground floor.
Which are now basement floors.
Oh,
Solves the
boy.
problem, don't it?
Right.
Well, that'll probably take out my summon on me, but whatever.
So, the containment agents.
Oh god, everything is on fire.
I've
Oh
got
god.
Fox no visibility too.
Panic, smoke, fire everywhere. The smoke isn't thick enough to have any visibility yet. That'll be happening in
But
the
the
next
fire
round.
is. The fire's a problem.
Oh yeah, no, the fire is an issue. Fire is definitely. Let me see if any of them just fall over from Bernie.
Some of their friends are burning to death. That'll be fun.
Did you say from Bernie, like Sanders?
Yes.
Clearly.
Sanders is gonna get in here, roll up his sleeves, and just start kicking ass.
Well, this is proof. Burning would have won.
Lol.
Bernie sandwiches?
Yeah. Okay, so some people rolled badly. Boop. Boop. Oof. You ever have that time where you like move your neck and you're not even trying to do anything, and then suddenly it pops really loudly?
Yep.
Yeah.
Usually when it happens that easily, it feels really good, though.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So this containment agent is still alive. He's going to move the bare minimum he can in fire,
Wildly.
and he's gonna shoot at the big dragon thing that just appeared.
How good is their training? Because I think he'd probably be screaming more than anything else.
Gotta remember, these guys are trained to, at some level, like, they have an instinctual thing bred in them to shoot Roberts automatically. That's how we picked out Avery the first time. They have some
Unfortunately,
good training.
all my summons are fairly easy to kill if they don't pass tests. So he might
Well,
get.
he's basically using his fire extinguisher gun.
He has
Okay, I
one.
guess he has that.
It's his foam sprayer gun. That it does kind of work as a fire suppressant. This is not really designed that way.
Why
Does
do they
he
have
hit
those?
the dragon? He hits the dragon. Actually, no,
Sorry.
wait. What is the dragon's dodge?
Dodge is 7.
Yeah, he hits the dragon, okay.
What? It's actually 7, like that low?
Yep, he's got.
Well, it gets a
he's
negative
got
when it
5
goes
and
up in
8
size.
and-
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah,
would do it.
He's got 5 and 8, 6 purchase strengths, and -4 for being big.
Oh, sorry, so it's... Okay, you need
It's
to be more clear
17
about
then.
this. 'Cause
It is
yeah, so it's
plus
17.
Yeah, when we're not rolling it, it's just a base defense, you add 10.
Yeah, that's also the difference between asking for the dodge modifier or the passive dodge DC.
Okay, his dodge DC is 17.
Okay. Then
For like a
this
second
person's
there.
actually missed.
Moron. You're a moron.
He
He
missed
just
a
lit on
30-foot thing
fire.
in the middle of the room.
He's got fire in his
He is 3
face.
feet in front of you.
Give him a break.
He missed a 30-foot thing at point blank. They should fire him.
Yeah.
Frog
Frog Black.
He's gonna try to heal me again.
I don't know, yeah, it'll probably start off at like the same rank of the power, but it'll go down over time.
I think he's allowed to use it. I forget what the DC is. Yeah, the DC was 20, so now he gets to roll a heal check on me.
Hold on, boss. I gotta take the aim. Gotcha.
It's
23. How many
It's
degrees of
acupuncture
success
with a
is that?
bow. I don't know what you want.
I forgot how degrees of success work. I always do. Is it every 5?
Every 5.
So that's 2 degrees of success then. On that'd be 2 degrees of success on a DC 10 then.
Well, it'll be 1 at 10,
3. It's
then 2 at
one
15.
success. It's 1 success from 10 to 14, 2 from 15 to 19, 3 from 20 to 24.
Okay, now I just need to double check whether the bruise or the daze comes off first.
I believe it's
bruises
the
always come off
most.
first.
Um,
And then it's the most stat
the most-
conditions.
Each degree success healing 1 damage condition, starting with the worst condition and working down. So it would start with the daze and then go to the bruises.
I guess
Yes.
it doesn't work like regeneration at all then. Alright.
No, it does not.
So I am now at 1 bruise and no daze.
Congratulations. You are still fatigued.
I will be. I used my fatigue to summon him. That's not going away. That's Throglax's turn.
The heavy assault agents.
They're on fire!
Yes, they have less problems with them than containment agents. Checking. Yeah, nobody else actually goes down on their part. So,
So for reference, gun is that way, and one of them's down, so I have no idea if they're going to rotate that.
they can, but it's harder for them now. And they are actually out of the normal initiative. They move at just the start of every round.
Ah.
Because they were setting up that way, and yeah. I don't want to have two different heavy assault agents in the initiative
I
tracker.
totally get that. Go on then.
Well, this guy that's dazed, everything's on fire. He's just gonna...
I don't get paid enough for this.
Run away! This assault agent, there's a big dragon in front of him.
Don't blame him.
He's gonna shoot a grenade at it.
Adding more fire will help.
It's not a fire grenade, it's a shrapnel grenade.
Adding more fire will help.
He missed.
Oh my god.
He rolled a 3. Sometimes it happens.
It didn't have
Congratulations,
any,
you added more fire. Good job.
it didn't have any area on it. What a crappy grenade.
Well,
He was using the single target grenade. Like
Yeah.
just like an impact sort of breaching grenade round sort of thing.
Ah.
Mostly because it's got scales. It can breach scales, right?
Right?
This
Right,
assault
guys?
agent is going to keep fucking shooting Joseph.
I don't blame him.
Because
You
you have
fucker.
summoned this horror of fire and death upon us.
Have fun.
So, your dodge...
Probably depends on whether there's enough wall still there for him to duck behind.
Also, aren't you still immobilized?
I'm immobile. I don't have active defenses.
Yes. So, this is hitting you. He's just flat out shooting you. Roll me a resistance.
Toughness?
Yep. And you do have one bruise, so you're at a +4.
I just need to check if toughness is one of the things I put up.
And if you have a combat roll or whatever.
Oh yeah, right now. Right, it's defensive roll anyway. I only have 5 to my toughness right
Yeah, so you defensive roll to add to it, and you go from there.
I don't think you can do that while immobilized.
Is he still immobilized?
now. Yeah, I only have 5 toughness right now because I don't have my defensive roll.
I told you it's a +4. Either way.
What?
That-
happened?
For
Because you're
cover.
bruised.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry.
Plus 4.
So I
minus
got a
1
15.
Uh,
15 versus whatever the rank is.
yeah. It's not great for you. I think that actually barely ticks over into 3. What's the name of the one for 3?
Have I used all 5 of my
Combined-
things yet?
What things?
His luck control.
Have I used 4 of them or have I used 5?
I do not remember.
I'm just going to assume I used 5 then.
Yeah, probably.
You've
have
used
to
a
go to
lot.
the
I know I have
instant
3
replay.
rerolls.
Yeah, the Tyrannosaur has 3 left that you gave him that he hasn't used, but I don't remember you.
You've been winged. You're staggered now.
Oh.
You might be in a little bit of trouble.
Oh well.
And Tyrant.
Huh.
There's a lot of fire over there.
Yeah, sure is.
Also around you, but you don't notice much.
I'm just gonna stick my head in just to double check that whole fire situation.
Everything's on fire. Ah.
Well, this
You know,
seems
that's
pretty
what-
much handled, but there's still that problem.
This would be a good system to make a shadow mage in.
Just gonna kind of stomp over here. Get a good
Oh, yeah,
look
make
at
me a
these
fortitude.
fellows. Me?
Yes.
I still have some immunities to fortitude stuff. If this is a temperature
This
thing,
is seeing if you get out of being intangible.
Oh, all right then. No, I'm gonna go put myself back where I was.
Well, no,
where-
Okay, yeah, actually, go ahead.
yeah, it would happen first when I don't know when it
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, just go for it.
Sorry, I've not rolled this on him in a bit, so give me like 2 seconds
Uh-huh.
to.
You got time.
It is just the 11 then. Okay, cool. That's whatever that is.
It has been enough time. You are no longer intangible.
Oh. But as a T-Rex, this is now.
Yeah, you kind of just crushed a table.
I obliterate tables. Yeah, this entrance over here, so I'm just going, don't mind me.
Yeah, just walk right through it all.
I don't give a shit.
Ongoing effects are normally saved against at the end of your turn, not beginning.
Yes, but I know I forgot to do it last time.
Okay.
I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to take these people's gun away from them. This is mine now. Do I have to, like, roll anything? Because I don't see a scenario where they're keeping their gun.
I mean, it depends. Are you going to try at all to keep the gun intact?
I mean, I'm going to close my jaws around the gun and lift, so I'm not super concerned about it being super intact, but I presume it's tough enough to take me lifting it.
Well, roll an attack roll anyway.
Alrighty. Oh, okay, it's there. That.
Okay. What's the damage of your bite?
Same as me, so 14. So it's
What?
strength. Rank 4, so it's a rank 14 damage effect, so add 15 to that is a total of 29.
Oh, right, because your attacking is not anywhere near the maximum.
Yeah, no, my attacking is weird because of how a lot of attack works. I don't ever turn that off because he wouldn't. He's literally not smart enough to do it.
So 29 DC in total. Yep. Gotta roll for an object. Yeah, it's not that tough, unfortunately. So you've grabbed the cannon in your mouth. It's crumpled a bit. It's also sparking.
Burst for the cannon.
It might not actually be a good idea to hold that in your mouth for very long.
No, there's fire everywhere. I'm going to promptly step over here and all that. Throw. How heavy is this thing that you say?
Actually, it doesn't matter how heavy it is. You can't pick it up and throw it in the same turn.
Oh, actually, technically, you're right. Well, I'm going to then, but I am curious how heavy it is.
How heavy would that be? How heavy is the average cannon?
A couple hundred, almost a ton, depending on the size.
Actually, we've covered this. If you just throw it in a random direction, you can throw something as a free action. That's how the whole move object powers work.
Do you want to throw the possibly exploding cannon in a completely random direction?
Of course he
Yeah,
does.
well, not random, but
If you
Yeah,
want to
if
throw
you
it in the
want to
same
control
turn,
where you're
it's
throwing
going to be
it,
random.
If you want to control where you're throwing it, you have to take an action. But if you just want to throw it in a random direction, it's
yeah, no,
it's
I'm
free
not
action.
trying to throw it in the right direction. I wanted to throw it as up as possible, so when it explodes, it doesn't hurt anyone.
So it doesn't level a building, yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Leveling the building's my job.
Well, this building's already leveling. I don't want it to level all the buildings. I have no idea how the level of explosion this thing's gonna have.
Yeah. So yeah,
I just pluck it
find
up.
a good.
I thank them for the gun, and I stomp away with it. Just a bit. Just over here.
I'm trying to find a good way to tell.
To tell.
How heavy it might be.
All right. Would this be a shipboard deck? A shipboard cannon,
Is this
or
pretty
would
much,
it be
yeah.
okay?
as distinct from, say, a on-land fort howitzer?
Yes.
Or a artillery piece you'd use in transport. So it's definitely a shipboard
It
cannon.
was used on a ship.
Okay, that's actually not that big unless this thing is from a first-rate ship of the line. Even then, it wouldn't be that big. So give me a sec.
Here we go. All right. Would you say that this fires 2-pound, 6-pound, 24-pound, or 32-pound shot?
Probably
As in
24.
the ball.
The gun itself will typically weigh 3,000 to 4,000 pounds.
Okay, up that to about 5,000.
So that would make it a 32, 36 pounder, give or take. All right, then.
Yeah, but I mean 5,000 with the modifications.
Oh, that's why it's heavier. So it is technically a 24 pounder that they fucked with. Gotcha.
Yep.
That would put it on a 4th rate ship of the line, usually, I'd guess. Maybe a little bit less.
Yeah,
Pretty decent gun.
That would be an 18th century Western-built shipboard gun.
It's a gun. Okay, well, good to know.
You know, I like this guy. I might make him my standard summon and specifically write him.
That won't end horribly at all.
Puts it at roughly rank 6, 7. A little closer to rank 6 than 7. It's not 3 fucking tons.
Always round up to rank.
I don't think it works like that with ranks.
It does. You always round up.
On the ranks and
Really?
measures page, it tells you to round up to the nearest whole rank.
Okay, 3 tons then. Alright. So I can throw it exactly half a mile. Well, not exactly, but you get my point. Yeah, half a mile straight up's fairly functional. Oh, my turn's done. Like, I didn't go on.
Yes. So moving on. First up is something happening not in combat. Miss Murphy. That building just exploded.
Really? Because the front seems fine.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it's kind of weird, but the building's on fire past it.
An
They somehow
outright
contain their
conflagration
rampage.
appeared through the roof.
Yes, just... This is the kind of fire that would normally take a few minutes to actually spread and be a big blaze. That just appeared instantly.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Everything is fire in that pot.
Guess
now-
she'll put away the nail file.
And now, your communicator beeps.
Hello?
Ms. Murphy,
Yeah? What's up?
I've lost my eyes on the scene. I'd like you to check something for me.
Okay. Besides the Inferno?
Come again?
Well, the other two went in alone. I don't know where Ghoster is, but, and now the building's on fire.
How much fire?
All of the fire.
Take a Snapchat.
You can hear Robert sort of grumbling to himself off to the side. That is very much directed at Avery and being angry about how he doesn't have a view of the scene anymore.
So,
And then you hear Robert's voice respond to himself. You're the one who wasn't very forthcoming with the information, goddammit.
are you feeling okay?
Let's just say I know where our ghosty friend is.
Okay. So I can go in there, but...
Don't bother, I have a better thing for you to be doing anyway.
Oh, okay.
If the building's gone up in that big of a conflagration, people are going to flee and try to save the information that needs to be saved. Get some kind of view and track down anyone who's fleeing from the area, particularly strenuously.
You want me to figure out which people are fleeing from a burning building more than
There is a
others?
difference between running from a burning building because it's on fire and running from a burning building because you need to get somewhere else quickly.
And are carrying a suitcase full of things.
Well, if you say so.
Just take a look, would you?
Fine. She's gonna just fly straight up.
Flying straight up it is. While that's going on, Tyrant, you have a thing in your mouth.
Yes, you do.
You don't actually have time to throw that.
Oh, that's a shame. Do I have time to cover it with most of my body so it affects
You're basically
less?
already covering most of your body.
Yeah, I figured. I just wanted to double check
'Cause,
that.
you know, hanging down at your chest.
That was kind of the point.
So,
Believe it or not, I'm trying to save lives here.
yeah, I mean, well, you don't care about the Prejudicium lives, clearly, but
I care a little. Like a tiny bit. Very small.
some people are very obviously going to burn to death in this building.
It seems that way, but I'm going to try something, but go on.
Yes, in any case, it's sparking a very bright, vibrant blue.
Interesting.
The barrel of the cannon is now glowing.
I'm going to just kind of not point that at myself.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. But it doesn't actually matter, because the back of the cannon's blowing out, and,
But if I'm pulling it from the center, and either side, like, will I just spin in circles, or...
it's just exploding. It's just
Alright,
detonating.
it's just detonating. Or grenade in the face.
Away
Alright,
from
go on.
face.
So, I'm trying to... This is going to be... I'm actually going to let you roll a dodge check for this one, for dropping it if you need to.
Fair enough.
Because it is still going to be an area effect.
I got a 5.
That's not great.
Well, what do you expect me to do?
It's possible for you to succeed.
Yeah, fair enough.
You had to roll a 20 or a 19, but it's possible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me your toughness.
I'm presuming it's higher than rank 11.
Uh-huh. Little bit.
I can re-roll that if it's not... Actually, I'm going to just re-roll that because I have
Yeah,
something.
go ahead and use one of your 3 there.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a roll. You're still getting a bruise out of it.
Oh, my face.
But
Actually,
yeah.
one of those is gone, so actually, because I heal every turn, it's my turn, so hold on. There you go. Sorry, I forget the regeneration kicks in every turn, so... Damn it, stop that.
You're still at 1 bruise, it's just weird bug. But yeah,
Yeah, so because my
What's
bruise from the turn before went
distance?
away, and then this kicks in, and blah, blah, blah.
Brad?
How big was the blast?
Yes, roll me a dodge and then toughness for Kimrosrin, please.
Oh, the big dinosaur. Yeah, I was worried it actually
You're
got
the
the
big
Joseph.
I was worried
dinosaur.
I was in the blast. Okay.
No,
Yeah, I was worried he was in the
Joseph
blast,
is
'cause
not
that's
in the
big.
blast.
Yeah, that'd be a bit excessive.
Okay,
No,
I just need to
Kim-
check. His dodge is 7.
Yep,
No,
so-
17. We already did 7 stuff.
Yes, but he's rolling a +7 this time.
Yeah. He's actually rolling a 7 here.
Okay.
I'm guessing that failed.
No, that passes. Just go ahead and roll your
It's
toughness.
fairly low, so...
And he has a plus 15 toughness.
Nice.
But I will point out that you got a 41 and still got bruised.
Yeah, I did, but he got the dodge, so it might be halved.
It is, but
So that might be
actually
enough.
with the dodge, that is actually not doing anything to him.
Yeah, figured.
Good, because
Halving
he's
the
a
effect is
minion.
pretty big.
Yeah, he's a minion. He would have gone poof.
Yeah, that dodge is important. Tyrant is just built to not.
But let's just be clear here. Rolling. Yep. Boop.
Yeah.
Boop. Boop. Slam. Welcome to the jam.
Well, cannon's handled.
Oh, actually, and this guy too. Roll. Oh, sucks to be you.
I think we have defeated the encounter.
Not yet. You haven't, unfortunately.
Aw.
You kind of just made a huge conflagration right on one of their bases.
Well, yeah, we came here to kick their shit in because they keep bugging us. So, you know what? That's what we're doing.
That
Are you
was the
expecting
plan.
them? Are you expecting them to stop bugging you?
Yeah, they're gonna run out of guys.
If we
I think
kill
you
all of
underestimate their
They
guys.
won't have more guys to send at us.
You kick enough ass, eventually they'll run out of things. That and their investors will go, what in God's name are you doing? Chicago's a crater.
Yeah,
Why is Chicago a crater?
I think you guys might be the ones doing that.
I have not done anything. I walked in here, promptly got shot with a big laser, and the first thing I did was break their laser gun, which then exploded. 90% of this destruction is from that guy.
That's because I'm awesome.
It's true.
In any case, I'm just trying to find where I put this thing.
Oh, feel free to get rid of the cannon.
Yes, the cannon is no more.
I deliberately scooted so you can get it.
It is the next cannon. If you hadn't nailed it to the perch, it'd be pushing up daisies.
So
God,
the
I
author
gotta
invalidated
make
it because it's ex-canon now?
So it's like Stargate Infinity.
Yes.
It all comes back.
Jesus.
I presume you're doing stuff, so I'll just...
Yes, I am doing stuff.
Somebody normally the cannon will go off now, but I... gone.
Yeah, while we're doing that, actually, what's Avery doing during this time? Since, can he do anything, even?
He is trying to let Roberts execute his damage control.
Yeah, damage control is a good way to put that.
Execute might also be a good way of putting that.
Very specific.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not like he could have expected subtlety from any of us. I mean, it's not like he hired a bunch of spooks. Wait.
He should know what he's getting into by now.
I don't know.
He basically told, hey,
Why am I missing a token?
what's his name? Doctor Strange, the
Are you
Hulk.
missing the token that's under the dragon?
No, I'm missing a token on my staging area. So give me just a second here.
Doctor Strange, the Hulk, and I'm trying to remember. There was I actually found it here. I was very like, well, at least a little like Kaylee. I can't. I'm gonna say uncontrolled Jean Grey and said, "Hey, can you guys go like not destroy that building?" And we're just all look at him.
Well, no, he expected you to destroy the building. He didn't expect you to set the city on fire.
There's one building on fire.
Fire tends to spread.
We got firemen.
I'm sure they're perfectly accustomed to dealing with gold dragon spawned fire gouts.
I'm sure Joseph will put it out.
Nope.
I'm sure the city will burn down, and it'll be these guys' fault.
Chicago's used to it.
That's sad to say. That's true.
Uh,
I mean, the Gold Dragon fires a new spin on it, but
It's just like a big cow.
I don't know how I possibly lost this token.
check the. You probably already checked the other maps. I don't know.
Have you checked in your couch?
If you zoom out really far, maybe I don't know.
No, it's missing from my staging area. I'm having to recreate it because it somehow just vanished.
Oh, that's lame. Sorry about that. I don't know why.
Did I just dream and made it? Because I'm not even finding the picture in my folders.
Yeah, that could be the situation. Yes.
You have boring dreams.
I mean, everyone has a boring dream now and then.
I'm sure that everyone's had Tetris syndrome at some point. Everyone here, I mean.
I've never played Tetris.
That's not... It doesn't involve Tetris anymore. Like, not really. Nobody really plays Tetris enough.
I have talked about how I've played Tetris before.
There's a busy.
I just like contradicting myself.
I gotta save this. It's gonna be without a portrait for a bit, but I can fix that later. Or during one of your turns.
I don't have turns.
You're not in combat. Okay, now I should be able to get this thing. And then we can keep going, so that I don't run into this sort of problem again. I'm feeling I should go and check all of my tokens to make sure they're still here. There we go. Okay, Mr. Smith, Tyrant, whichever name you want to go by while you are Dino. Ow, your face hurts because a thing just exploded in your teeth.
It's usually Tyrant when he's like this, so Tyrant
Yes.
it is.
You hear stomping, and you normally don't consider anything stomping because what you do is stomping.
Is he stomping?
No, the drag is not moving. The stomping isn't that loud. Like, it's not on your level of stomping, but you still call it stomping.
Well, I take a sniff of the air. Other than fire, burning humans, and whatever the hell that smells like. What do I smell?
It smells like fire, burning human, metal, gunpowder.
Anything else?
It smells like things that have been shooting you.
I have pretty accurate smell, so despite the stronger smell, so I don't smell anything particular. All right.
There is, there is a lot of metal coming from one direction.
A lot of metal from one direction. Which one?
Around here, coming out from the alley behind the buildings.
I look over there.
You'll be able to when you can actually move again, because you can't see anything from where you are.
No, all right,
Mostly because there's a lot of fire in the way.
There's a lot of fire on the way.
So, Joseph, you're having a fun time.
Screw this place. I'm going to teleport to Kaylee's last known position.
Okay. She's not there. You might be able to see her if you look up, but will it occur to you to look up? Also, you may have teleported, but you're still actually covered in sticky goo.
That's fine, I don't have a move action. That'll be my turn.
Right then. Kim Rossren.
Well, I didn't give him specific orders, but he should know to beat people up. So
That's kind of fair. He doesn't technically have target, though.
yeah, he's going to use his melee attack, Heavy Assault Agent 2. Actually, no, he's going to do it on that one that attacked him.
That is logical. There is logic in what you say.
Rush!
This poor bastard has been stood on by two different giant monsters in the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kim Rasson's
He may or may
melee
not be
attack is
paced.
bullshit too. So plus 11 to attack.
Oh, he's doing what I do with the whole auto attack thing. Because he actually does have a decent dodge, so that lowers that.
You have hit?
Okay, so he's taking rank 11 penetrating damage, rank 11 weakened stamina, and a rank 8 affliction.
Just stop there. Rank 11 penetrating damage. Okay, he's staggered. He's got 3 bruises on him. Yeah.
Blurf.
Fuck this guy.
Shake him around like a dog with a chew toy.
That's his turn.
Okay. The containment agents are all down, I think.
There are 2 heavy assaults left, but yeah, that's it.
Thuglax.
Going to attempt to heal me again.
He's a 20.
And he actually can't use the effect this turn.
Out of healing arrows, boss.
I just can't find one quickly.
This is the right
turn.
one? Stab.
Yeah, is this the right thing? Just stab Joseph in the heart.
I'm dead.
That doesn't help.
The heavy
that's
assault
evil.
agents. And something else.
And the something else.
But first, the heavy assault agents. This one, as in that one, because I wasn't pointing.
Fire?
Yeah, fire. He's not actually caring about it, though.
Good for him.
He's actually acting on orders that say, don't fight losing battles.
So why'd you start the fight to begin with?
They had a cannon.
No, they don't.
Why do you think he's leaving?
Good point.
And this guy. He's going to act on the other order of, when you can't get away from a losing battle, try to take the other guy with you.
You got a grenade on hand, fella?
Yes, he does.
Well, you can kill your friends, I guess, if you want to.
No, he's firing an impact grenade.
Oh.
Nothing
Well,
else
my
would get
dodge
through
is all
him.
of like 5, so you're probably going to hit me.
Yep, he hits.
Question is it a rank 11 damage? Or rank
It's
12?
penetrating.
Oh,
so-
okay, so penetrating what, though?
That is the point of it. I'm not going to tell you what rank it is, but it does
How
penetrate.
mean. Alright, fine. Roll toughness.
I mean, it's a fucking breaching grenade. Of course it's penetrating.
I'll reroll that just because I have rerolls to spend.
You now only
Alright,
have
then.
one left, but you are not hurt in the slightest. Nat 20 will do that.
It will. I mean, I might as well spend the suckers. I know I'm not aware of anything else being I don't even know if I'm aware I could save them.
But yeah, you hear stompy, stompy, stompy.
And smell it, too, yeah.
And then something comes stomping into the building towards the dragon. It's this.
Huh. About time
I'm
I figured out
Immune
the
to
mechs.
fire.
Mech. Alright then. Something for me to finally dig my teeth into.
It's definitely not caring about the fire.
What's it look like specifically, if I can figure that out?
It basically just looks like a bulky humanoid. Like
carrying anything?
scaled up by 2.5 times, but...
Is it carrying like any kind of particular, like a sword or a giant
No,
gun?
it's got big fists, and it looks like its fists are really bulky. There's probably things in them, but...
Is it like Rock'em Sock'em Robot huge fists, or just
No,
oversized?
just like big, oversized fists.
Okay, just
Big
oversized. So big O more than Rock'em Sock'em. Gotcha. All right.
Does it have extendable arms that you control with motion controls?
Well, we don't know that yet. Give it time. All right, cool. Something for me to engage. All right then.
You might not like engaging it.
I don't know. He doesn't know that.
Yes, the Tau have arrived.
The Tau arrived. It was the Tau. They'd be shooting this bitch from 3 blocks over.
Yeah,
you
no,
know
the
it.
Tau would not come in anywhere near this close.
All you would see would be just the lasers,
Lasers from space, probably.
and rail
So
guns, and
he's marched in. And he's going to point one fist at Kim Rostrin.
Please be Rocket Fist. Please be Rocket Fist. Please be
It
Rocket
is not
Fist.
a rocket fist.
Son
at
of a
least,
bitch.
At least not right now. But no, his fist is going to turn into a cannon because, of course, it's not his actual fist in
enough.
her.
Does it like flip up, or does it like go retreat
flips
into
up,
the
yeah.
areas? That does matter for the purposes of like.
Yeah, you
can
can
I
tear it
carry
off, and it'll
for
still be a
example?
cannon. Okay, so
probably gonna kill
he's probably gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hit. He fires what looks like a giant harpoon
Neat.
shape. It's still gunmetal gray and kind of sparking with electricity and nasty. But it looks mostly like a harpoon.
Toughness check.
Yes, and I have to check ruling on something. Okay.
Normally, you can't start a grapple with something unless you. Well, you can start a grapple with stuff even if you fail to hurt it.
The harpoon
but
does
with
not
this thing,
have a cable attached to it. It just looks like a harpoon.
Well, that's double weird then. Okay.
He's a whaler.
Apparently,
Whaler
except for the
on
great
the
white
moon.
whale.
No, I just need to
I
check
like
the
how this
power
random
effect.
business running away from a
Oh, he's unconscious.
When did that happen?
He was hiding under a desk, and then the building started to collapse. He tried to get up, bonked his head on the desk, and now he's unconscious.
You are the most incompetent human. You deserve that guy.
Just like
he
we
knows how
have
to
to
deal with
save him.
situations?
He's ours.
I'm not saving Mars. Mars is...
He does not know how to deal with the situation.
Well, trying to jump up from underneath the desk and yourself unconscious sure isn't the right answer.
Do I need to remind you of the time Scotty got knocked unconscious walking down a
No,
hallway?
I'm just saying it does not make him not that bad.
To be fair, that only happened because Shatner was directing.
I just assumed Scotty had been drinking that day. You can make Star Trek V work if you squint and make excuses.
Okay, what's the thing for grappling? Better of strength or dodge?
Yeah, you choose whether you choose strength generally, like you have to for that, unless you have a feat. You know, if you have an advantage, you can use your dexterity, but generally you have to use strength. But they choose whether they want to contest you with strength or dodge.
Attacker chooses which attack they're using. Defender chooses which defense they're using, but generally you choose the higher of the two stats.
Yes, so please give me...
attacker can only choose strength unless they have an advantage, it says otherwise.
Well, let's see. My dodge is 7, but my strength is 13. So.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Muscle that shit. So there is a harpoon chain attached, I knew it.
There is not a chain attached. It's trying to push it backwards.
Oh. Alright then.
Yeah, it's not a grab, it's a combat maneuver.
Fair enough.
Rolled badly, so you are not moved, but that's still hitting the dragon in the chest and actually sticking there. So...
Bruise or no bruise?
It's
If he takes a
bruised, but
bruise,
it's a
he's
minion.
gone. Yeah. If he takes a bruise, he's gone.
So blur.
So dragon is gone. How does dragon go gone?
Poofs in the same way he came in. Poofs out in a blaze of gold.
I thought it would be a poof of lavender-scented perfume.
No, the purple clouds are me.
Right.
Well, dragon is gone.
Dragon's gone.
Oh, well, he
Tyrant.
served his purpose.
Hi, I'm the bigger dragon.
You are not a dragon.
Yeah, I'm better. So
He's a bird.
he roars his challenge, comes thundering forward, and is happy to find something to dig his teeth into. I'm gonna bite this thing. Really hard.
The giant chicken's attacking the mech.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. Good
Well,
call.
alright
The
then.
first one would have missed.
And that's potentially a
Okay,
crit.
so I've hit him, so actually that's a natural 20, so yeah. That's gonna be higher than normal, isn't it?
Yes, +5.
So, that's gonna be really high. It's normally 29 total, so 34. A total DC toughness check against 34. Regardless, I am going to grapple him, no matter how this goes, but let's see how it goes.
He rolled a 19 on his toughness, so he's not hurt.
Okay then, but he is going to be grappled.
Okay.
Versus the better of your dodge or strength check.
You have not grappled him.
The fuck? Well,
To be
they're
fair,
in there.
if he has at all a similar strength to you, it just takes a decent roll.
I know, it's annoying that it didn't hurt him, and that's a fucking crit. So,
He rolled nearly 20. I mean,
yeah, he really nearly critted to counter me. It's just, yeah. Point is, I think I gotten his attention.
plus, there's a thing you don't know about how this thing works.
Yeah, I know there's plenty of things.
It's
he doesn't
power
know.
level 15.
It is not power level 15.
That'd be funny.
If it was power level 15, it would have gone after Tyrant and hit him and like taken him down in one blow.
Yeah, 15's a bit much.
Joseph is next in initiative, but first we're going to Miss Murphy. You are flying in the air.
With the greatest of ease.
You can actually see down into that fight because there are some holes burned through the ceiling at this point.
And you did hear Tyrant roar a challenge before he ran to this thing, and then a horrible, like, metal meets teeth sound.
Yeah, there's a lot of awful grinding noises, and...
Did she see my dragon?
Yeah, she would have seen the dragon for a moment before it poofed. Congratulations, Miss Murphy, you've now seen a dragon.
So basically, she's happier she's not down there.
Considering I'm battling a giant robot in a flaming building, I think this is the coolest moment.
It's not really a giant robot. I wouldn't call it a giant robot.
It's pretty giant-y. Big robot, at least.
It's a robo-suit.
It's a slightly big robot.
I'll take what I can get.
In order to be giant, it needs to be at least 30 feet.
Oh, damn it, I nearly forgot again.
Hmm.
Degeneration. Always kicks.
Yep. Oh, speaking of, actually, I need you to roll me a fortitude.
Sure.
Actually, what are you immune to now again?
Environmental effects like smoke inhalation and that sort of thing.
Yeah, you don't give a shit about the fire. That's not what I'm worried about.
I'll give you the full list if you really want. Hold on.
Didn't we just give him life support?
Yeah, we got life support, like the whole... So I'm trying... I don't know what it is, so I have to kind of...
Life support is immunity to environmental damage, immunity to environment, and not needing to breathe and crap like that.
Specifically, he is immune to any effects that take it, like any control effect, like that third rank control. He's immune to that specifically.
Okay.
He is immune to fear. He's immune to teleportation.
If you're reading from a list, this shouldn't take concentration.
No, but I didn't think I didn't list this out the way I should have. So I'm trying to remember what the hell this last one is, and I can't remember what it is. No, I think that is just the all right. Yeah, that would be... Yeah, okay, so yes, sorry. So it is teleportation, specifically control effects, and what was that word you used?
Life support?
That's it, life support. Those are the three.
Okay. Then roll me a fortitude.
Okie dokie. That's just that, because I'm out of rerolls, I believe.
Yes, you were out of rerolls. You have bit the robo-suit, and it's electrified. Have fun with that.
Yeah, okay, I don't know what that means.
You have an affliction going on. I'm checking what the second rank if it is. Because it's electricity. It hurts.
Well, if it hurts, it'd be a toughness test.
Well, no,
I'm
saying it hurts as in it's a little annoying to be zapped with electricity.
Okay, sure.
But its main... Yeah, okay, that is paralysis. Which, in this case, means immobile.
So I'm just stuck here.
Yes, for now, anyway. It's hard to move your muscles when they're twitching.
This thing is weird. Alright, then.
Do you really expect the robo-suit to not be electrified?
Yeah, but electricity doesn't usually... It's usually a damage effect, not this. This is usually closer to, like, a...
This is your muscles seizing up as electricity passes through your body. It's actually something that happens all the time.
Yeah, but normally this would hurt.
It does actually have a damage effect. You just don't care.
Oh, well, that's... Well, if I'm immune to one part of the rider, would I be immune to the whole thing? I don't know.
Nope,
I don't know.
System.
Yeah, no, that's not how it works here.
Okay, fair enough. This is weird to me. So
Because technically the damage is still going to you. You just have the protection 11, so...
In this system with linked powers, you save against them separately.
Okay, well, alright, so I'm immobile, I guess.
Yes, so in any case, Miss Murphy.
I'm gonna go write some stuff.
You are looking for people fleeing, yes?
That's what she's told to do.
I don't know if you'll find any.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people fleeing. A lot of them are screaming. Go ahead, roll me your perception, please. Also, if there's anything you can bring up that you think might help you look for anyone different in the crowd.
Well, let's just, oh wow, that's not going to be good at all. Doesn't really fucking matter, I think, with that roll.
Well, give me anything you might actually
How
use
about
to
the ones
look.
not screaming?
Okay, that is one way to narrow it down. Yes, considering that there are quite a few of them screaming, there's a few you could pick out who aren't. Is there anything else you'd like to discriminate based on?
Well, they have to be people that are
Which-
probably carrying something.
Okay, that cuts out a few
Which
more.
one of them are wearing turbans?
Jesus.
Please do not get my YouTube channel banned.
And basically, if any are matching the usual state of address you saw from the other base. Essentially a dress code.
There's a few guys who are carrying briefcases or boxes, and they look like they're in, like, office wear. There's 3 of them.
Is there any way to tell the 3 apart?
Well, one guy's black, one guy's got bright red hair, and the other guy is completely average.
She'll go after that one.
The completely average guy? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying white is average? Racist.
In this city.
In Chicago, yes.
Someone has to be the average.
I think it's the magical guy with the beard who's average.
Uh-huh. Okay, how are you going to go after this guy? Are you just going to swoop down and say hello?
Oh, she's going to do the exact same thing she did before. Basically, swoop down, try to pin him to the ground for powers, and then rifle through his stuff.
Excuse me, I'm mugging you.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
more or less.
Fly-by mugging, alright, sure. Now, this would be your gravity field affliction thingy, yes?
Correct.
Well, roll... Is that a roll to hit, or is it an area?
It's an area.
Rank of...
11.
Okay, he did not make his dodge check. And he rolled a 4 to resist it. What is its max level effect?
Max level? Oh, this is the first. Oh yeah, completely paralyzed.
Which is...
They cannot do anything physical.
Okay.
Well, what do you want from me? Like, you asked me what their max rank was, I told you what it was, so...
Okay, there is actually a paralyzed condition, because they make a very unclear thing when I was looking at affliction. They mentioned paralyzed as, like, a descriptor for something happening in the second phase of something?
Oh, sure. That's like the path to being paralyzed, but paralyzed is the ultimate result.
Yeah,
Technically,
okay.
I personally think they should probably be prone too, but whatever.
Well, in this case, he's going to be, because he was moving when paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
He is now flat on the ground and can't move.
What was he carrying?
A box.
She's gonna look into the box.
It's full of hard drives.
That's a good start. She's gonna grab that without basically taking much time to stop, fly it to a roof nearby, and then go look for the other 2.
Okay, you have put the box of hard drives on a roof. When you go back, you can see the black guy, but you don't see anyone at all in the crowd with red hair anymore.
No time to look. She's going after him next.
Okay, we will get to that in a minute. Joseph, you're standing on a street. The building in front of you is on fire.
Cure critical wounds.
That was not a roll.
I believe that's all my conditions.
That should be all your conditions and none of your bruises, yes.
No, that should be everything that gets rid of staggered and 2 bruises. Those are my only damage conditions.
Ah, yes, you were correct. My bad.
Now that I'm no longer staggered, I have a move action this turn, so I'm going to try to escape from my immobilization.
Roll strength.
Not the best thing for me.
Yeah, well,
Strength is -1.
maybe you should go to the gym more.
Oh
You
yeah,
are not getting out of that this turn.
that's my turn.
The containment agents are... well, they're sleeping, okay?
Sure.
Froglax.
Is there anything he can do about this goo?
Yeah, he can try and pry it off of you. It'd be another strength test.
I think his strength's even worse than mine.
Yes, it is. You can still try.
What's it actually made of? Is it goo or web or?
It's kind of like just a foul-smelling, kind of beige-ish adhesive.
Beige.
It's glue. Okay.
Hmm.
You're saying there's holes in this roof now, huh?
In the roof of the building? Yeah, no, it's burned through the roof a bit, yeah. Oh boy. I just realized what you're gonna do. Oh boy.
Can I start raining arrows?
I'm not sure what's going on in the building, but I know my summons got away, so I'm just going to have Throgvax lob a hail of arrows into the room for me.
Great. Good. And it's only gonna hit the Robo thing and Tyrant.
And who cares about them, right?
I'm glad you're
I
on
don't
our
know Tyrant's
side.
run back into the room. I just know my dragon's been destroyed.
Well, I don't know how that effect works, so...
So he can use the effect. Yeah, so... yes, it's range perception, so... dodge versus rank 10, or you take a bruise.
I'm sorry, what?
Alternate resistance dodge instead of toughness. I paid for it.
Ah, yes, okay, right.
So we dodge or take bruise?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like a toughness check, only with dodge now. Have fun, robot.
You said it was a... So it comes out to total DC of 20?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're both taking bruises.
Yep, bruised.
It should work just like a standard toughness check, so there's degrees of failure.
Ah. Then Tyrant's in some trouble.
That makes no goddamn sense. Oh wait, hold on. Is this penetrating?
It's alternate resistance dodge. The reason it makes
Well, yeah, but...
It wouldn't make any sense at all. It would make no sense. It would be that it would just...
If there's an actual question, is it penetrating damage?
no, there's
Yeah, it's damage. If it's damage,
the reason it's alternate resistance dodge for damage is because it's a hail of, I actually explained this when I made the change. It's because it's a hail of all those penetrating arrows he normally fires.
it just doesn't make any damn sense. And
So-
what would be the penetrating rank anyway? It wouldn't...
It's still
It feels like someone's
Yeah, it is
horseshitting the
still-
fucking system.
it is still a damage, so it can still
a
have
damage.
penetrating.
It's a damage
Doesn't-
with alternate
doesn't-
resistance.
Do you have penetrating on it?
No.
Then it doesn't have penetrating.
Then I don't take it.
But it doesn't affect toughness.
That doesn't matter.
matter.
The penetrating doesn't matter about his toughness at all. He has an impervious defense. The impervious defense and his toughness are not actually related. He just happens to have both.
Mm-hmm. Impervious is designed to specifically counter bruises from anywhere.
Yeah, it just means it has to hit this hard or it doesn't do anything.
Where is that in the book? I need to look this up.
Where the sod is it? I think it's under
Yeah, I've got it.
descriptors.
Okay, let's see here. They're under modifiers.
Because if this works, this seems like complete
Just
horse crap.
calm your tits, and we'll figure it out.
No, I already
Then
explained
you
what-
can complain about it. All right.
a defense with this modifier, unless he has impervious dodge.
But that's dumb. How does impervious dodge work?
That's the whole
No,
point.
no, no. Back the fuck up. How the fuck would impervious dodge work? Explain that right now.
Okay, don't worry about it. We're trying to figure out how this actually makes sense.
Yeah. Alternate resistance. An effect with this modifier has a different resistance than usual. The resistance difficulty class differs. If the change is to a general lower or therefore more advantageous resistance, it increase the increase is +1.
Because I switched it from toughness to dodge, I added 1 to the resistance. I added 1 per rank.
That's fine, but there's still more to look at.
Okay, but alternate resistance does not look like a legal modifier for damage attack. I'm cross-checking that now.
Toughness is a resistance check. It doesn't say you can't.
Well, dodge isn't normally a resistance check. Fortitude, will, and toughness are the 3 resistance checks.
No, dodge is an active resistance.
Yeah, I
Just
thought
a
active was the one who
second.
rolls.
Oh, okay.
Dodge is a resistance check.
Yes, however, that's not what alternate resistance does. It does a damage resistance check is always toughness against preventing bruises. Alternate resistance is for powers that have something that they do that needs to be resisted. Things like afflictions, things like movement against their will.
Yeah, I had used this once for a Chiome ability to give them a parry resist versus an affliction to represent her slashing them. But
Well, that's not a big deal. I'll just.
There is one thing that would make sense about it, actually.
Well,
Yes.
yeah,
It makes sense for there to be a dodge resistance that if you fail it, it is now penetrating damage because all of the arrows are hitting you.
That's sensible, yeah.
But it's still resisted by toughness because dodge does not affect whether the arrow in you hurts or not.
well, the reason I did that in the first place was because it's a hail of all those penetrating arrows he's shooting on his main attack.
Okay.
Well,
If you
we're
want-
communicating is there's no way to ignore toughness
if-
completely.
Yeah, if you want it to be penetrating damage, then it does need penetrating. But the alternate resistance of dodge, the only possible use you can use that modifier here is for an area damage, and you're changing it from dodge to dodge.
That's fine. I'll just I'll just change it. I'll just get rid of the alternate resistance, which brings the price down by 10, and give it penetrating 10. Same difference.
Okay.
Fair
So
enough. So
it is
rank 10
still a
effect for both of them.
dodge to possibly halve the rank.
No, because it's range
And
perception.
It is perception range, yeah, it's just...
how does
it
perception
has-
work when you're out of sight?
He drops it on the area, that's all it means.
I can see the area I'm shooting at.
Yes, but they still have a chance to dodge the area. Area always has some means of halving.
No, if something's range perception, everything in the area automatically hits.
Range only says how far away you can lay down this plate.
It is a fact. Perception area
is a
effects
thing.
require
Perception
neither an
area
attack
effect-
check nor allow a dodge resistance check.
Perception area effects neither require an attack. Yeah, it's in the range modifier. That's how my magic missile works.
Yeah, it is an actual thing. It's odd, but you do not get to
Okay.
roll to dodge perception range attacks.
Yeah, it's also
Alright.
one of the most complained about mechanics in Mutants and Masterminds.
In that case, it still doesn't
Rightly
change the
so.
fact that damage resistance is always resisted with toughness.
Yeah.
You can't skip toughness.
That's fine. We just switched that out. It's now penetrating 10 that attacks toughness instead of alternate resistance dodge.
So, Tyrant,
Same price,
congratulations.
cost.
You did not dodge any of the arrows. In fact, it seems like you caught all of them on your head.
All right, I'll roll my toughness. That would ignore a rank 10 ability, I believe.
Yes, because that would come out to DC 25, so you're fine. Is the Robo fine?
Please don't be fine.
He is taking a single bruise.
I point and
Suck
laugh.
on that, robot.
It doesn't have a mouth. How can it suck on anything?
I will make one.
Heavy assault agent. This guy's running away.
That would
Bye.
be wise.
So now we're down to Boop. He is just gonna punch Tyrant in the face.
That's fair. Swing. I mean, you can miss. It's very hard to, but
It's not very likely.
I know. I'm saying.
Yeah,
Super
no,
Saiyan.
he did not miss. He is also all out attacking.
Fair enough. I mean, that's what we're gonna do to each other. It just means he's more accurate. So yeah.
Ooh.
So your defenses go down, and not like they matter. So yeah.
Well, in this case, it's basically a fight of who kills each other first.
I got regeneration. My money's on me.
Just a question: is the thing that's immobilizing me an affliction or an affliction I failed against?
Yes.
I should be getting saves against that every turn then.
Yeah, I've been rolling them for you.
Oh, okay.
Good to know.
So
So
in that case,
punches
I don't
me,
want you to
presume.
know what the strict strength DC of it is, and
Okay.
if I gave you that many rolls.
I rolled that.
Yeah, so that's not a great roll for your toughness.
No, not particularly. Probably bruises me. Probably does maybe even rank 2 bruise.
In this case, there are actually rockets in the fist, they just make it go faster.
Yeah, this is cool. I like this. Punch Mary. I'm presuming it's a bruise.
Yes, you were actually dazed and have a bruise.
Interesting.
You think that might have knocked out one of your teeth.
Tyrant is excited. He gets to actually fight
Not
something.
that it actually matters if it knocks out any of your teeth.
Not really. No, that's why my money's on me. No, this is more like a mini kaiju fight or something. It's big robot versus dinosaur. What do you want from us? If we get that big, I can't participate in other stuff.
And now instead of moving, big pistons on its legs anchor it to the ground.
We can have that. Just have Joseph
Interesting.
cast enlarged person on you.
I mean, yeah.
So the robo suit is now latched to the floor.
Works for me.
Tyrant, you're dazed.
Bruise is shaken off, shakes his head, grins.
The immobile would go away first, not the bruise.
Unfortunately, generation is weird. It takes bruises off first, then worries about conditions. I believe. I'll double check that.
I think you might
remember-
be right on that one because that's the way you beat a regenerator is you keep bruising them while knocking other crap out.
The idea
I
is to
think-
condition them down rather than bruise them down, but let me go check.
Yeah, no, you're correct. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, trying to bruise down a regenerator isn't going to work.
But being dazed is a bitch.
It just means I only get one swing, and I was only going to get one swing anyway, so continue. I am rolling really poor today, but he did use all-out attack, so I think I've hit him anyway. Because he lowered, presumably, by 5.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, I thought so. Same rank as before, so actually a little less because I didn't crit this time. 14 plus 15 is 29, so rank 29. Yeah, go on.
You have punched the robot in the face. The faceplate
I don't
has
have
cracked.
fists to punch
Yes.
with. I bite him.
Sorry. I think punching immediately is just what I go to, yes. How are you hitting him? Are you headbutting? Are you biting? Are you tail slapping?
You've punched him
Bites
with
the
your
head.
tiny T-Rex arms.
I mean, he just
Yeah,
punched me in
I
the
wanted
face,
to-
so I swing my head around and grab that arm and start digging in. You know, King Kong versus fucking Godzilla.
I want to see him fight with his cute little arms.
That would be really funny, but I can't commit much.
He is also dazed.
A human
Also, we're
could beat
gonna
a
try and
T-Rex in
grapple.
an arm wrestling match.
Yeah, it's probably not going to work, but he has to roll the better strength or dodge against me, which I don't think it's going to be his dodge this time.
No, he's been rolling strength the whole time.
Yeah, I figured. And that's probably
Yeah,
not
no,
going to work.
you are not grappling him right now.
This was a really fun fight. I dig
If you
this.
can roll above a 9, maybe.
Yeah, I know. I've been rolling kind of crap this whole time, but that's life. Hey, yes, that please. Hey, I'm enjoying this fight. I like this. I think that's all I can do. So yeah.
Now roll me a fortitude, please.
All right, the zappy thing.
He's still electrified.
Quick, get a bucket of water.
I don't
Okay,
think it's bothering me
nothing's
that time.
happening this time. Please roll me
Do I
another
roll
fortitude.
Do I need to roll again from the current
Yes,
immobile?
please,
Okay.
please give me another one. Nope, you're still immobile.
Well, all right.
Hey, you saved against the cumulative affliction.
Yay.
Miss Murphy, you are going after the black businessman you saw.
Yep, another black guy in Chicago getting assaulted. Just life is not fair. I have to be bad, but he's a
Bad girl.
suspect.
He
His fault
is
for
in
carrying
a,
peanuts in his pocket.
he is in a crowd of people at this point.
Do you want to reveal yourself to the public?
Well, it only matters if they all see me.
Well, it's
I
kind
can
of hard
slam
not
them
to.
all to the ground. So.
Yeah, everyone.
Do you believe all of them will fail?
Yeah, one of them could roll a 20 and like barely make it. Now, 20 isn't an auto success, I think, but they could still barely make it. You know?
Yeah, they will make it on a 20, but it is not an auto success.
Yeah, so yeah, 5%
All right,
chance, but
I
there's
am
a lot of
going
people.
to power stunt.
Ooh,
Okay.
I want to basically, on the fly here, create a lift effect to grab him up into the air, and him alone right up next to me.
Okay, so I guess that'd be an
It's gonna be basically-
unwilling flight effect?
Or a move object combined with an affliction. I've got 48 points to spend on this. I'm not worried about the specifics.
Yeah, no, you can do it. You can do it. Just, I guess it'll be resisted with fortitude.
It would just be move object as a grab. So
Yeah, so better of a strength or dodge. Okay. I guess you roll your ability
So-
there.
Rank 11, so...
Okay, you have grabbed him, and he is flying into the air. What are you afflicting on him in the process, or trying to anyway?
Well, I guess I don't technically need to when he's already grabbed, because grab handles it.
Sure, but you have points to spare here.
Well, then I'm going to basically be trying to pin his arms to his side, more or less. So it's going to be to, let's see. The result would be a paralyzation roll at the end.
That'd be third degree, sure.
Yeah, up to that, whatever basically
I would
keeps him
assume
from
second
attacking.
is immobile.
Isn't there
or
like
stunned.
a hindered or something, or the messing suit harder to attack for the first degree?
hindered is a thing. It halves your active defenses.
That's not what I was really going for.
I believe you want impaired. They're at a
Yep.
-2 on all checks.
Yeah, that'd be it. Yeah.
And for 2 degrees, I think you probably want stunned, actually, where they can't take any actions, including
that's
free.
That's basically what she's going for. Yeah.
All right, he's going to roll his fortitude. Good job on rolling a 1, buddy. You are the best.
I am the best.
All right, congratulations. You have a paralyzed, terrified black businessman in front of you.
Well, she would try to make sure he can't see her, but
I didn't say he was looking at you.
yeah, okay.
That's a normal day for Kaylee.
What's he holding, if anything?
He's
there?
got a briefcase.
Okay. She'll just go ahead and fly up behind him, reach over, and take his briefcase.
Yeah, that might actually be a bit difficult because you paralyzed his hand holding it.
Well, that's unfortunate for him.
Are you going to break his fingers trying to get his briefcase?
No. Can I assume that she has enough control over him at this point to fly him to a rooftop?
Sure. You could also just try and open the briefcase in midair.
That seems like a good recipe to spill everything everywhere.
Do it.
No. No, she'll grab the briefcase, fly over a roof, and then let him go.
It's full of hamburgers.
Are you holding on to the briefcase as you let him go?
Yep.
Okay, he is now affected by gravity again and trying to pull you down with him as he holds onto the briefcase for dear life.
Of course he is.
He's also screaming.
I'm not sure what I can do from that position.
You have only yourself to blame.
Shut up. I mean, she'd probably try to kick at him, but that's...
You want to kick the poor guy in the head?
Well, he needs to let go!
Well, you said over a building. How
Yeah,
high?
It's only like 5 feet below him. Like
He's still flying. He's holding onto his briefcase that, as far as he is aware, is holding him in the sky.
Does he not look down? Because everyone usually looks down.
Yeah, now he's looking down. He's mostly screaming about the fact that he's somehow holding onto a floating briefcase because he hasn't seen you yet.
Can she kick his damn hand?
Like, oh.
You can do that, yeah.
Okay. Oh god, her melee skill is awful.
Well, you are
His hand's not
stationary.
moving.
Stationary target should be around like a difficulty of 5 or 10.
Yeah, you're fine. You hit.
With her
Damage rank.
strength of 1. So
16 then.
Congratulations. You beat it by 1.
she's
As
just
in
trying
he-
to get him to let go.
You're a bit of a crunch, but it doesn't look like any of his fingers are broken. Maybe a little sprained, and he lets go and falls onto the roof.
Fly
Now
away!
let me roll to see how well he takes this landing.
Probably not well at all. He probably snaps his neck immediately.
That's
guy
not
likes-
far!
This guy likes rolling ones.
God
See?
damn it!
Neck snap.
His neck doesn't snap, but it does clonk his head right onto the roof.
Kaylee, multiple murderer.
Hey,
Do
her
not
death
kill
count
him,
is
he's
still
fine.
lower than everyone else's but Avery's.
Thank you.
Hey, I like collateral damage. What can
Actually,
I
no,
say?
I can't rule out Avery. He doesn't remember what he's killed.
Yep.
Ha.
I like collateral damage.
I can't help it.
Bullshit.
What do you
have,
want me
you
to do?
have a
Knock off the
briefcase
walls?
now. Are you going to fly away and leave this poor unconscious man on the roof?
Can always have kidnapping
No.
here charges.
She's gonna lift him up, because she should still have that same power, so
does, yep.
lifting him up and setting him back on the street level.
You have put an unconscious man on the street. People are running. Trampling might be an issue.
Oh god. I'm not gonna put him on... God damn it.
Are you going to put him in an alleyway away from everyone?
Or he'll probably get mugged by some random stranger.
Put him on top of
I
an
hate you all.
ambulance.
I hate you all.
Consequences. I
Who cares about
suggest put
consequences? I'm burning
him
the
on,
city.
say,
Is there a
someone's
truck?
stoop.
Is
No,
there
put
an
him on a
open
stoop.
bed truck?
Yeah, sure, there's plenty of open bed trucks
She'll
around.
put him in the back of an open bed truck.
There
I
you
guess that
go.
works too. I was gonna say someone's stoop, so like he's not in like the path.
The bed of a truck works.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
out
does
of the
work.
way, people leave him alone.
You have a briefcase.
Yeah, she'll go fly back to where the box she left is.
Mm-hmm.
and
Are you
look
going to
for
open the briefcase?
Yes, she's going to open the damn briefcase and find that it's the wrong guy and feel bad.
Yeah, there's a few forms, a calculator, and some pens.
Well, she got to read the forms. Make sure.
They are empty forms. They're forms for some kind of interdepartmental memo
Okay.
stuff.
Oops.
Sorry, guy. Josh briefcase on him.
She could bring it back. She'll bring back the briefcase.
She'll bring back the briefcase? Okay.
Yeah.
He's just gonna wake up with a weird memory of floating above a building inside
Yeah, it was
a
a
truck
dream.
bed.
It was a dream.
Yeah, he
Actually,
totally
a big
dreamed his
question:
way
is there
onto that
any
roof.
empty bottles nearby?
Just stack alcohol near him.
You could look for that while we
No,
move on to
she's not
Joseph's
going
turn.
Just grab some rum and pour it all over him so no one believes the story.
Joseph, you're up.
I'm gonna let Throglax go first.
Okay. Actually, no, that's not how that works. Are you delaying your turn until after Throglax?
Yep.
Okay. Nothing happens. Throglax goes.
See?
And Throglax.
So he's gonna swing us both DC 20 to see if he can use his movement power. He's good, so he has a rank 5 movement power. He's gonna move me back to my old spot. Yeehaw!
If you said old spot, that's exactly where you
He's
were.
gonna move
So,
me here.
all right.
And then
You
he's
see-
gonna end his turn.
Making it ears.
And then fuck this building Sonic Thrust.
At this point, there isn't a building. There's just collapsing fire and a robot and a dinosaur
Yeah,
having a fucking
the
tussle.
upper floors are going to collapse either this round or the next.
It's gonna be this round.
All right, then.
Okay, then.
This round it is, everybody. All right, well, let's deal with Sonic Thrust first, then worry about building on head.
Yep, so
Those will be
that's,
happening concurrently.
that's rank 14 mass being moved away from me.
I believe I make a strength check against this if
Better
It's
be
not getting
strength or
moved.
dodge, it's a grab.
right. Well, strength is.
It's a rank 11 effect. I hope I hurl your robot, pal.
That would be funny.
Let me just indicate what happens to all the unconscious people.
Bye.
Yeah, they can't resist anymore.
You mean dead
Crunch, crunch,
people,
crunch,
right?
crunch, 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 crunch. Bullets hit the
'Cause,
side of
come
a
on,
wall.
at this point, it's hard to say that they're not dead.
Yeah,
Between the fire
you've
and
racked
that.
up an actual body count.
Do any of them hit the robot?
The people who hit the robot do absolutely nothing. They leave bloodstains on it.
Crack, roll off it like a limp doll, and crack into
Pretty
the wall.
much. But does he get moved?
I'm the good guy.
Yeah,
No,
you
he
sure
does
are.
not. The fact that he's latched to the ground right now makes it a bit difficult to move him.
Mm-hmm. That would help you. He is deliberately latched to the ground.
That's fine. Bye, building.
All right, what happens to the building?
Okay, you know how there's buildings farther to the right of you?
Yeah.
They don't have roofs anymore. They've been replaced with the roof of this building.
Jeez, and I thought I caused troubles with buildings just because I walked through them. Screw me. Apparently you're just a demolish man. I need a city flattened. I'm going to call you.
And again, I'm chaotic good, but I'm a D&D character. They never care about collateral damage.
But you're not in a D&D world, so that might reflect. I don't know. How affected are you by things outside of your home realm?
I still think in the morality. I still think using the morality.
So you're
of the
chaotic
world-
good from the references of your reality, but in our reality, you are chaotic evil.
No, this is neutral. I'm only killing bad guys.
Ah, well, I suppose.
Only killing defenseless bad guys who might not even necessarily be bad because they're just soldiers.
They raised a gun to me.
They did shoot him a lot. He does have the bullet holes.
They're
Yeah,
still
he summoned a
defenseless
dragon.
and unconscious.
They are defenseless and unconscious. There is that, yes.
Yes, and
And
now
now
they're
they're not
embedded in that
anymore.
wall over there.
On fire, which is the funny part. They are now flaming splatter corpses against a wall.
I have probably spread the fire to other buildings by doing that too.
No,
yeah.
it had already spread. This is not a... It's going to start spreading to actually the front of the building again soon.
It's a good thing I can get out of here.
I'm busy having a really cool robot fight in a fire, so excuse me.
Speaking of... So, the robot can no longer move.
He could choose to move instead of just swinging.
Nope,
You're dazed,
he
you're
can no
limited to one
longer
action.
move.
Oh, right, you stapled yourself to the ground. Dumbass.
This is for a reason.
Because I was afraid of me just throwing him over my shoulder like a fucking beanbag? I don't know.
Wait,
No.
is he gonna like swing from side to side and do the fucking Dempsey roll?
Please do that.
I don't know what you're talking about with that.
Oh, I'm gonna show you that at some point here.
Oh,
At
what's
very
he
least-
actually doing?
At very least, the anime reference I'm getting from it, rather than it's hard to find actual footage. Jack Dempsey.
I think he's gonna crank that soldier boy.
Just making sure he's hitting.
I mean, it's fairly easy to hit me if you're going after parry or dodge. I mean, that's not really the question here. Neither of us are dodging the other. We're just kind of wailing on each other. It's not constant, but if it is constant, then it's been turned up to 11 currently.
Actually, at this point, why don't we just imagine the Superman versus Doomsday fight at the very end? Where they're
That's
too
pretty close.
tired to dodge anymore, and they're just hitting each other hard enough to destroy like everything.
Yeah, at this point, just fuck. I'm just gonna hit you till one of us falls over.
I've
So, yeah,
always lived
essentially-
in a world of cardboard, so I burned
Essentially-
it down with my fire powers.
Yeah, there you go. Essentially what this robot is doing is, if it punches as hard as it possibly can, it can't actually take the strain of that most of the time.
Oh, so it's
It has now anchored
extremely-
itself to the ground.
Oh, that was smart. All right. I think I get what you're doing then.
So yeah, now it can actually hit you harder.
At the side, that's a neat mechanical way of handling that.
On the other side, it can't move.
Yeah,
On the
there is
side,
that.
neither can Tyrant.
I meant
No,
that
yeah,
as
that's for
part
different
of it.
reasons.
Why do you think it immobilized you?
It didn't do shit. I bit it and it happened to get lucky.
Yeah, it's
Hi?
not hard to guess Tyrant's gonna bite a thing.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Roll me a toughness.
Okie dokie.
You know, there's a subset of culture where biting someone to get lucky is actually the whole point.
Hey, actually rolled decent for toughness.
Yeah, I've been rolling kind of crap, but yeah, I rolled good that time.
Now I need you to roll strength.
Okie dokie. Well, there's my good rolls.
Yeah, that is a actually decent roll. And of course, he rolls a 1 on his strength.
He breaks his own arm.
That doesn't happen, but it does mean you don't get thrown backwards.
Oh, so I just meet the fist with my head. There's a thud sound, and I just growl and push back.
Pretty much, yeah. But you know that if you hadn't perfectly timed that headbutt of yours, that probably would have done something.
Yeah, that probably would have hurt.
And now you get to retaliate.
All right, as I always do, I'm just gonna chomp down and see what happens. Actually, do I? Okay, we're just checking something. Okay, continuing. I'm gonna guess that hits.
Yes, that hits.
All right, yeah, again, 29, and you have 2 bruises, so you're just gonna start losing, fella.
Not when he rolls a 20.
No, it's fine. But grapple.
Yes, roll your strength.
Yeah, same to him, so it is strength v strength, and sooner or later.
What happens when you meet it?
I think I win because it's an attack action, and I'm trying to hit a DC he's setting. I think that's how that works. I can double check though.
I
Yeah,
think
double
it's
check
meet
that.
to beat if it's like the rest of the D20 games. It's meet to beat.
Yeah, but
Yes.
meet to beat
Could
for
be that.
who? Because he's the one.
The
Because
attacker
both
will-
people are rolling.
Oh, this is
Grab. This is me trying to grab him.
Oh, whoever has the highest strength or the highest strength should win then.
yeah,
I
the,
have
the higher
14.
bonus breaks the tie.
You have 14. He's higher when he's anchored to the ground.
That's it. Okay, I guess. Then yeah,
It's only
then I
by
don't-
1.
Well, fair enough. But then I don't get him. I'm not sure how anchoring increases strength, but fair enough.
It's just a mechanic thing.
I don't know. It seems weird, but I guess it makes sense for his other powers. So for now,
It's
though,
more that he has that strength, but it gets forcibly limited when he's not anchored to the ground because he'll rip his own torso in half.
Oh, it's like he deliberately inhibits himself, so this lets him take the inhibitor off. Okay, that
Yes.
makes sense. All right, so yeah, no, I do not manage to get a grip. So is he bruised? No, he rolled a 20, right? He's fine.
Yeah. 20.
We're just kind of hitting each other, and nothing's happening.
Yes, you are kind of just hitting each other.
And he punches me, I headbutt his fist, I turn, I swap him with the side of my body, and he just staggers a bit, and we continue.
Roll fortitude.
This again? All right.
He's still electrified.
It's time for my dead dragon to move.
Oh yes, and he is no longer dazed. And neither are you. Yeah, okay, so... You're getting
No, I need to roll against that. Hold on. One thing at a time.
Roll me another one. Okay, so you're going to end up exactly as you are, because
Yeah, I
you get
figured
rid of
that-
it, and then you get immobile again.
Yeah, I figured that would be happening, so yeah.
You're still immobile. Congratulations.
And so
Both
is
of you
he, so
can't
we're literally
move.
getting nowhere.
Miss Murphy.
Actually, I didn't remove a bruise this turn, did I? So
Yeah,
hold on,
no,
I need
you
the order of
are no
operations
longer
order.
immobile.
Yeah, that would actually turn off. So yeah.
Actually, that would have happened at the start of your turn, doesn't it?
I'm not sure when generation. I think it's start of the turn, yeah, for generation. So it would go off. I'd fail. Oh no, here's how it go. It'd turn off, right? I'd fail one, so it turns back on. But then I immediately succeed it, so it turns back on.
Then you wouldn't have the second roll.
Oh, I wouldn't. Okay, so
Because that
it
would
is
be
on.
your initial resistance.
Okay, so it's on then. So
Yeah,
for now, it's
you
on.
you are immobile. It'll go automatically away next turn.
Yeah. This fight
Miss
is just
Murphy.
back and forth, back. It's really good. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So you look down back at the building.
Oh wait, is the building collapsing on our heads?
Yeah, it is actually. We'll be dealing with that this round. So that building's collapsing. What used to be the roof of it, you can tell, is over on the roof of the building to the right of it, and that roof has moved off into the street.
Yeah.
You're not entirely sure which of the two did that, but
And this time it's not your fault.
I don't think I can do that if I wanted to.
you don't think you could throw a rooftop?
I could throw a rooftop, but it wouldn't be in one piece like that.
Well, she's gonna go ahead and pick up the box
You
because
picked
might
up
as
a
well,
box.
and fly over high enough above where she's not in any kind of problem, but to see what the hell.
Are you going to fly above the building?
Enough to see down inside it.
It's very
Without being in
smoky.
a huge smoke cloud, yeah. I
It's
think
very
Yeah.
smoky, but you can see two huge shapes moving.
More
One
importantly,
bigger than the
everything
other.
else around it.
Clarify?
Well, you said now there's other buildings on fire.
Yes, fire is spreading. What else do you want me to say? The fire is spreading as fire
Basically,
does.
can't you see the corpses now that have been thrown about
and
everywhere
embedded in the wall.
and splattered?
The entire wall of the building that's still up to the right side is covered in blood.
And bodies literally sticking into the wall because they're in armored suits.
Pretty
There's probably some
much,
paste
yeah.
in there. There's some human
Okay.
paste inside those suits.
She's gonna get on the comm. Hey, I'm gonna leave this thing next to this box. You guys come get it. I'm done.
What's happened, Miss Murphy?
These people are insane. I'm not doing this anymore.
Look, if nothing else, come back here so the Prejudicium
No.
isn't actively looking for you.
No. You leave me alone. And fuck. She just takes out the fucking earpiece at this point.
And Kaylee's next character is a Shadow Mage.
Putting that down on the box, putting that on the roof, thinking that they can probably home in on that stupid thing, and she's getting out of here because this place has gone insane.
Probably have to crack her down before the Prejudicium do, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we will get to that. I assume Kaylee's just picking a direction and flying in it.
Yeah, away from the fire and the gore and the people killing everyone.
They started it.
I didn't kill anybody. You leave me alone.
She doesn't know that.
Fair enough.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the murderer.
Avery, you heard all this as well. Do you have an opinion?
Formulating.
What are you, a processor?
Beep, bap.
Beep, Lord.
I am Ghost Robot.
Oh, Ghost Robot. That'd be a great character for that.
There you go. Someone got it.
Gotcha. I assumed it was just random word mashup, not a specific reference.
Venture Brothers.
I've never
Gotcha.
seen it, but a Ghost Robot would be a great character for this game. Let's do it.
It doesn't work the way you wish it would.
One
It can
very
possess
large
other
thing.
robots.
So has Robert started getting any more cohesive eyes on the scene or anything since?
No, he has had no actual view beyond the fledgling news reports that are coming in, which are
It's just
people
mostly
running
everything's on
to
fire,
the
oh God.
outskirts. Yeah, people are running to the outskirts of a huge fire. That's all it is.
No news helicopters or anything starting to home in on it?
The news stations are talking about having them, but they aren't there yet.
Gotcha. In that case, Avery is as in the dark as Roberts is. They just know that things have gone pear-shaped and fire-shaped. So,
And apparently there's killing going on.
yeah, Avery is continuing to let Roberts do his damage control.
Self-defense. They were firing guns at me.
Well, not when they're on the floor. I'll excuse the fireball, but you made them paste in suits.
In all fairness, this is 50% of Avery's idea.
Fair enough.
Operation Distraction has gone a little overboard.
A little bit.
I think it's at the board level it's supposed to be.
I mean, it's a very big distraction.
Okay.
Operation Fuck the Guys Who Want to Kill Me. I don't really feel bad.
Looks like we're gonna have this going on.
Oh, you won't find
Thruglax.
Tyrant, like, knocking on you. They'll just be like, okay.
Thruglax would notice that the roof above you does not look stable. Do with that what you will.
Yeah, Thruglax is going to take. Does it look like it's going to collapse like before my turn, or?
No, but it probably will collapse not long after.
Okay, then he's going to take his attack. Then I'll teleport out. So he's going to hit the robot with his with his short bow of speed.
Okay.
So this is a single target multi-attack with penetrating 10, and it's rank 10. Does 29 hit the immobile robot?
Yes, it does.
Well, yeah, good point.
You get +5 on your DC. And it was rank 10, so total of 30.
He does have 2 bruises, so this might actually work out.
Yes, you have given the robo another bruise.
Yeah, we're just going to pound him into the floor.
Joseph.
Poof.
Poof.
I'm up on a roof over here somewhere.
Suitable.
How's my carnage look?
3 buildings at the minimum are crumbling and collapsing. At least 10 are on fire at this point. There's an entire wall covered with blood and corpses.
Literal armored suits and nailed to the wall. That's just... Ugh.
Pretty much, yeah. There's a huge scorch mark just in the general area where that cannon exploded.
I'm the good guy.
He says with his hands on his hips.
We'll address that. The Robo pulls up its leg spikes.
Maybe this character wasn't appropriate for this setting.
Robo pulls up its leg spikes and
Well, you had enough.
doot 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 doot.
Is he saying that? Like, is the robot saying that as it
please
moves?
tell me he's saying, dude. I'm not done with him. How fast is he going?
It's not a question of how fast he's going. I need you to make me a dodge and then a toughness.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, I hope he's just sneaking off doing the Meowmix song.
What, is he exploding? No, I failed my dodge, so toughness.
No, the building's falling on you.
He got away just in time?
No, the building fell on him too, but he isn't, he did not get hurt enough to not run away.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, well, that's what I rolled.
Well, you are still immobile.
Well, yeah, I just... Building falls on hit. Now what?
Yeah, that actually hurts because it's just tons of rubble.
Yeah, rocks hurt.
How
And
much
I
do
was
you
I
weigh?
just
Rocks all
watched
everyone
open
does.
mouth as he just waddled away from me like, are you going somewhere?
How much do you weigh, Tyrant?
Fair amount of tons. I think it's 5 tons. Why?
I just wanted to know if you wanted Throglex to come rescue you since you're not impaired, but I don't know how much you weigh since you're immobile. But
Oh, I can't be teleported, but it could be swung, I guess.
yeah, he has a swinging effect, but
Tyrant.
Oh, my turn? Well,
You
first
are,
things
you are
first.
embedded in rubble. Roll me a strength if you want to get out of it.
Well, I heal first.
Yes, you can get rid of your bruise.
are you under rank 6 mass?
Technically, yes. There's my strength to get out of rubble, just to shake it off, I guess.
Well, rank 6 is 3,200 pounds.
Oh, okay, give me a second to go see exactly how much I weigh.
You are out of the rubble, but you are staggered, which means you are both dazed and hindered. So
Yeah, no,
you're out of
I
the
just
rubble.
shook it off and kind of blinking, going like, where'd he go? Is he still, like, waddling away from me?
Well, the whole building's collapsed around you, so it's kind of hard to see anything but rubble.
Snorts.
How much you weigh?
So for
depends
all you
on
know,
how much
he's
you
under
spend
there.
on growth.
Annoyed snort. Passively looks around, surrounded by fire, rubble, and more fire, and he goes, well, this went to shit.
A little bit.
How many
at
ranks
this
did you
point,
spend in
combat's kind of
growth?
over for me.
Yes. Are you trying to say something, Brad? What's going on?
Sorry, how many ranks did you spend in growth? That's your mass rank.
8, I believe.
Yeah, he can't move you then.
Tyrant, why don't you make me a will save?
Sure.
You too, Joseph, actually. And Throglex.
I get it, whatever that is.
Dex is immune.
I guess Thordex is on him. That whole thing.
Yeah, actually, on that note, just roll Joseph's.
Yeah, rank 8, so that puts me at... This is way easier. The details like this are easier to find on my goddamn Google Doc.
You both feel a familiar sensation. It's like what usually happens to you when you're looking up. You're not looking up.
Weird. Especially since I can't be
where-
teleported.
Like I said, it's not a teleport effect.
Yeah, and you
It's-
did something shenanigan-y, so that's fine.
It's a bit shenanigan-y.
Yeah, Deus Ex Machina, that's fine. Yeah, I get you. DM, Fiat, or whatever it's called.
This is popping out somewhere weird. I think I'm just going to put us back to the Chicago map for a minute.
That's fine.
If you've determined my character to be inappropriate to the setting, I can make a new one.
He's going to be given a chance.
Mass 10. Well, I'm heavy.
Okay,
The fuck is
so
Mass rank 10?
you two don't remember what you just saw. You do remember that you were vaguely scared of something. Like, not in that way of, oh god, this thing's going to eat me kind of scared, but in the way of, I don't understand what this is, and I've been staring at it for an hour.
So confused for me, just deeply confused, because he is fearless, so yeah.
Yes, but
So the
that's
feeling
still...
you get like when you look at a wall of corpses.
So unsettled kind of thing?
You just
Yes,
looked at Cthulhu.
Unsettled, yeah. You basically looked at Cthulhu, but it's not Cthulhu. You don't remember what it was. All you have is the emotion. And now you've been dropped in a drainage pipe. Like
so
one of the
25
big...
tons of dinosaur just gets dropped on a drainage pipe? That's
Not a drainage pipe, sorry. I'm trying to think of how best to...
If it was Cthulhu, that'd be awesome. I love squids.
Like, you know the artificial riverbed sort of stuff?
A canal?
Yes, a canal, thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
Like most of the LA River is, yeah.
Yeah. You have been dropped in that. Roberts is standing on a bridge high above you and pointing a very large rifle at Joseph. Avery, you were also teleported, but you didn't see anything. This is weird to you because Roberts did not look up.
How high is the bridge? Am I like head level with him, or
No, it's like another tyrant length above you.
oh, so it's like 60 foot tall? Okay.
Yeah, you're at
that's
the
a long way
bottom
down.
you're at the bottom of a canal. What do you expect?
Yeah, I was just curious, like how far down I am.
Did you hear the information, Avery?
I did, just didn't want to interrupt.
Yes. Roberts is pointing a gun at Joseph. I'm
Nice.
not in the habit of funding massacres. Give me one good reason.
They shot at me.
That is not permission to kill them wholesale.
Kill or be killed, buddy.
I avoid casualties when I can. I was fighting a robot. I don't think I actually struck. Yeah, I struck one of them. Stepped on him, though. Not that hard.
I did have some view of the fight before that view was removed. I'm not blaming you for this, Mr. Smith.
Tyrant when I'm...
Anderson.
I'm not against his point of view, and I just sort of nod my head towards Joseph, but at the same time, I don't embrace it, I suppose, unless I have to. Frankly, killing them is beneath me.
A burning building full of unconscious enemy combatants is one thing. Launching them at high speeds into a wall is another. Avery, you have no idea how Roberts knows this.
Acknowledged.
What was the point of doing that, by the by? I wouldn't have moved me or the robot, likely. I mean, I might have moved it, but it was anchored. I don't know if you knew that.
I was bringing the roof down on the robot.
Oh,
I knew you could survive it.
that's fair.
So you're either actively killing the defeated combatants or completely uncaring. Which is it?
They're evil.
Well, that just gets fucking Tyrant to smile.
You have something to say?
No, I've heard that a lot.
They're no more evil than I am. Stupid, maybe. Misguided, definitely. But would any of them stomp on a baby and eat it? No.
They sided with evil, therefore they're evil.
You're missing some very basic lessons in morality, aren't you?
He was very black and white.
Guess what world I'm from?
Yeah, yeah. That's fair, though, that is.
This is the results of a D&D person coming into the real world.
What's that term when humans get like how I think? But more so, there's a term for this. Yeah, I heard someone call me this once. Psychomantic?
Psychopathic.
That. Thank you.
I'm not
it's
familiar
that.
with that
Oh,
term.
mantis.
It might be that.
In this case, I think sociopath might apply more.
I don't know. I just know it means caring less about life than one should. I think.
I
Robert
care
is
very
going
much
to-
about life. That's why I don't allow the evil to live and corrupt the good.
So it's something entirely different then that I don't know.
Do you have proof that they were evil?
They were working for an evil organization, and they shot guns at me.
They did shoot him a lot. I can confirm
You are
that.
aware that this evil organization employs deception, so as to prove to others they are not evil.
So they are evil.
I tend to facepalm with my tiny claws.
It is entirely possible, if not in fact likely, that most of the people who work for this organization are not aware of what the organization actually does.
So they're regular folk who are just deluded into serving.
As far as they're aware, they work for a special branch of the military.
If you don't mind, I'm clearly not going to be fighting you or anyone here, so I'm just gonna not be huge. And at that tyrant shifts down into its normal naked self.
Roll against blind.
Yep, everyone roll fortitude or else you lose your lunch.
Yep.
You
Oh,
sure
yes.
you want me making that roll?
But why is that part still scaled?
Oh, God.
Because I'm still me. I didn't care about changing that part.
Like, it has teeth.
Well, you gotta weaponize every part of the, use the whole cow.
God. It's just like the xenomorph mouth.
Yes.
Okay, I think we're done with that one. I think I might have to call session right here.
Are you sure? Or we have 5 minutes to at least clarify something.
Yes, no, it's more of what comes next with Joseph is going to also involve out-of-character decisions that I want Brad to actually have time to make.
Oh, that's fair.
Unfortunately, Joseph isn't going to change his mind on this.
Well, then the decision won't be very difficult for you.
I have written up a working Omega. We can multiverse this.
Also, I imagine that some out-of-character decisions regarding what Miss Murphy just did need to be figured.
Oh,
Oh, no, that's simple. That's
no,
really
she's
not a
still
problem.
within setting. This is just something that Warp does.
This is a young girl reacting to murder. It's kind of expected.
One
Oh,
of
yeah,
us,
I just-
most likely someone who can fly, is going to have to drag her back.
She's not leaving the city, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, I had 50-50 that would be the case, that she's just freaked out and is going a few blocks that way and we'll find her later, but
It's
that's the
gonna be
kind of
hard
thing that you'd
not
want to ask the player.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna. She's not leaving. Whether she works with you guys entirely we'll see. But she's gonna be a problem one way or the other.
I'll put it this way, as a bit of out-of-character knowledge you should all already know, there's a reason that the only thing Robert's brought up to try to stop her is that they still find her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Prejudiceum that's kind of why we're working together at all, period, is because we have a common enemy, and that's really it. And if we ignore it, it'll just find us individually, and we can't handle it individually.
Apparently, I can.
At worst
No,
case
you really
scenario,
can't.
you can hunt the hunters and you'll find her.
Pretty much.
Yep.
And it has been shown that there is a task force dedicated to her.
So, should we put down another white mark where we eliminated their base and, most of the city? And I don't mean a white mark as in it's friendly, I mean there's no city there.
Hold on.
You sure we didn't have the opposite effect and brought all their forces here?
I think the forces are...
Is there a deeper shade of red than red?
Just a big
watch-
That's what you did.
It's dead.
That would be a dead zone, I guess. Yeah, it's not a safe zone, but it's a dead
You
zone.
have completely fucked this area. If you go back anywhere near it, the Prejudicium is there in such force that you will probably be mulched immediately.
Well, that means they have to draw their forces away from other places, so I'll take
Yeah,
that
it
as a
still
win.
accomplished what you went there for, but it's not good.
Well, was there any restaurants I particularly liked on that frickin' section of the city?
All
You didn't
of
really
them.
have time to see because
No,
they
all
were
of them were
burned.
there. All of them were there.
Yeah, that was
You
restaurant row. They're all gone now.
Yeah. In fact, that was where your new restaurant was going to be.
Of course. 'Cause that's logical.
That's also where I had the companion cube.
I'm only halfway across, the entirety of the city.
You can cover
And I've
that
now
in like
updated.
10
I've
minutes.
now updated the information marker.
Burned husk of an outpost. Yeah, more or less.
Now we just need to do that to the rest of the outposts, and we're good.
I mean,
You'll
technically,
turn
yeah.
the entire city black.
Can I move to the airport yet?
You cannot move to the airport.
Rude!
I'm still trying to figure out why there's this super narrow little exclusion zone that connects the city to the airport.
Because
Oh,
I guess
this-
Chicago law applies on like the road to the airport.
that makes sense.
But then how do I interpret the space around said road?
Then it's the other
It's
kind.
part of a different county.
Yeah.
So, if we go into that area, we get a warning, and if we don't go back in 5 seconds, we get killed?
Yeah.
Hold on, are you telling me that you actually took the time to represent this gerrymander?
That's a no.
How
No,
far
that
into
is
the
that
ocean-
is actually accurate.
How
No, I
far into
believe this
the
is a
ocean
very
can I swim
accurate-
before my air bar fills up?
What was that? Sorry.
It's on the air bar. Your fatigue bar starts showing up. Doesn't matter.
But no, like this is accurate. These two are like separate, tiny little communities inside of Chicago that aren't actually part of Chicago.
And
I
the
move
and
there?
the Prejudicium just decided to work around them? That's what I'm more meaning.
Oh no, they're in there. You're just less caring. You got the whole of Chicago to worry about.
Well, yeah, if,
But
We've
why
been
do we
shown
care
Chicago
about
city
this
limits.
here and not this here? Like this is a question mark.
Okay, to be
yeah,
more
it's-
precise, it's that Roberts has contacts with Chicago. Chicago does not apply here.
Gotcha.
So we wouldn't have any information about what's going on there.
just from a story
use our
perspective, if something does happen to Ripken, I'll turn over his sheets to you, so you can do whatever you want with him as an NPC.
Oh yeah, I'm
Mostly
sure he'll
fly
keep
around
going
and
around the
destroy the
city
city.
trying to help.
Finger quotes.
I'm getting the impression that Roberts is about to splatter Joseph's character sheets across the pavement with that sniper rifle.
He's very good at escaping.
I'm
He is
sure.
very good at escaping. I'm gonna
He's
go
going to
ahead
try.
and close this now.
Yes.
I was not expecting this to be how the session went.
He summoned a fire monster, then proceeded to gravity crush everything.
Yeah, that's my shtick too. God.
I know, cheers.
But yeah, if some
Oh God, I
we'll
just
figure out
realized
what's
our biggest
happening with
problem.
them. But if something happens with Ripken, I did write up that version of Omega that actually works. So.
We have only one problem.
Hmm?
Who the fuck is Avery gonna talk to?
Roberts.
Forever?
This is the problem that he was anticipating before it came out that Joseph could see ghosts. So it's kind of
Okay.
He built this character fully aware that none of us can see him and dealt with it in his own way.
Well, amusingly, there's a side part to something Kaylee learned in the original games that could come up.
yeah.
Well, are you? Omega does have a mega vision.
I'm not sure about if Omega should come in or not.
The only reason I would bring up a question mark on mine is because you have brought up they are very similar.
They do have similar abilities, yes.
No, I did modify her so her gravity power is selective.
Sure, but they're still
Yeah,
very
they're still both
thematically
manipulating
similar.
gravity in some extent.
Like, I have no
a lot of
problem.
the
I
time.
love Omega. It's just I'm worried with her and Keely it might overlap. And
Gravity blast is just one of her powers. It's not even one she uses a lot.
There's also the barrier ring and the laser, and
Yeah,
I forget whether or not she's super strong. I don't remember if
Nope,
she punches stuff.
she's insubstantial.
Hmm.
Her-
She just goes
her-
around ringing things to death. She's our Green Lantern, basically.
the electric ball and the
The bubble
and
of
the
go
nuclear
home.
blasts. Yeah,
basically, how much of a pain would it be to make it so she doesn't manipulate gravity that much, so I can actually feel like I'm not getting my shtick kind of messed with?
well, she
I made my character do only one thing, so if someone can do that thing and other stuff, it kind of starts to feel off.
well, if you want, I can get rid of her gravity blast and replace it with something else.
Or just, even if it's just like it becomes telekinesis or something flavored, I don't care.
Well, I can get rid of the gravity blast and make her more radiation and electricity stuff.
That would be appreciated.
Because
That'd be cool.
I did sort of want to Yeah, I can rebuild it from a little bit.
How many power points have we got so far? 68, I think.
170
one
if it's
more.
today.
Yeah, so yeah, you should be at 170.
You know what? I will actually go through the trouble and rework a version that doesn't use gravity for you.
Thanks.
Because yeah, I can still do a lot with it with radiation and electricity powers.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of the gravity stuff can be flavored even as kinetic force, and it gets away with it.
Oh,
I don't
in that
know.
case, I can just...
Yeah, I'll just make Ben Gravity a personal flight.
And on a plus side, it also means that you could then actually affect Kaylee, because she's just immune to gravity powers, straight up.
Well, yeah, I could focus on the things we liked. Like, what were the things people liked about Omega? I'll focus on those. I don't think the gravity thing was a thing people actually liked about the character.
I don't think I got enough exposure to her to narrow
Yeah,
anything
'cause-
down, because it was only
Her
like
job
2
at Pizza Hut
sessions.
amused the hell out of me. Or Domino's, whatever it was. She hated it, and I loved
was a
it.
professor.
She was a professor.
No, work at Domino's, it amuses me.
Teacher.
Yeah, okay, now she's a professor of Domino's pizza making.
Yes.
Oh, I could give her transmutation powers like Firestorm. That's a good replacement for gravity powers. Yeah,
And the next inevitable conflagration in 4,